If you're taking a high-stakes competitive exam, every second matters. There is nothing more frustrating than watching those seconds tick by while you frantically scribble out a massive prime factorization tree, hoping you don't make a single division error along the way. But you can bypass that scratch work entirely by using a specific Vedic mathematics technique. It allows you to mentally extract the cube roots of 6-digit numbers without writing down a single line of division. While a standard factorization tree expands across the page, the Vedic approach collapses a 6-digit number into a 2-digit root in about 3 seconds. Mastering this process provides a measurable speed advantage. You will be able to solve these perfect cube roots faster than someone can type the digits into a calculator. Before we start, there is one condition. This technique applies specifically to perfect cubes. These are the standard format for shortcut-based questions in most global competitive examinations. You don't need to be a math genius to do this. The only requirement is memorizing the basic cubes for the numbers 1 through 10. As shown here, 1 cubed is 1, 2 cubed is 8, and 10 cubed is 1,000. If you know these 10 values, you have the foundation required to execute the entire high-speed mental framework. Let's apply this to a real example. Take a look at this 6-digit perfect cube, 300,763. Step 1 is to partition the radicand. Draw a mental line right down the middle to isolate the final 3 digits from the rest of the number. For this specific step, ignore the front half. We only care about that right-hand block. Now narrow your focus even further. Look only at the absolute final digit of that remaining block, which is the 3. This leads us to final digit mapping. Whatever digit a perfect cube ends in strictly dictates the unit place of its root. Most numbers map directly to themselves. If the cube ends in a 1, 4, 5, 6, or 9, the root also ends in that exact same digit. However, there are 4 exceptions to watch for: the numbers ending in 2, 3, 7, and 8. These follow a simple pairing rule, where the digits always add up to 10. A 2 maps to an 8, and a 3 maps to a 7. Looking at our working example, the number ends in a 3. Based on the mapping rule, that 3 translates to a 7 for our unit digit. By identifying that visual pattern, you have solved the second half of the problem in a few seconds. Now we shift back to the first partition of digits, the 300. To find the tens digit, we compare this block against our base cube chart. We are looking for the largest perfect cube that is less than or equal to 300. Scanning the list, 6 cubed is 216, and 7 cubed is 343. Since 343 is too high, we select the lower base number. This identifies our tens digit as 6. Put the two numbers together, and you have your final answer, 67. By cleaving the problem into 2 distinct partitions, you've replaced a long division problem with 2 simple mental lookups. In a testing environment, you can use the digit sum method to double-check your work without repeating the main calculation. To start, take our original 6-digit number and add all the individual digits together. 3 plus 0 plus 0 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3 equals 19. Continuously add the digits of the result until only a single number remains. 1 plus 9 is 10, and 1 plus 0 reduces to 1. Apply that same addition process to the answer we calculated. 6 plus 7 is 13, and 1 plus 3 reduces to 4. Finally, cube that collapsed digit. 4 cubed is 64, and reduce it one last time. 6 plus 4 is 10, and 1 plus 0 equals 1. If the reduced single digit from the original number matches the reduced answer digit, the calculation is correct. Both sides reduce to a 1. This cross-check allows you to verify your result instantly, ensuring your mental calculation aligns perfectly with the original radicand. Let's put this into practice. Extract the cube root of 857,375 before the timer runs out. Partition the number. A final 5 maps down to 5. The largest cube below 857 is 9 cubed, or 729. The answer is 95. In just 5 seconds, you processed a 6-digit number that would normally require a calculator or several minutes of scratch work. Running through this mental checklist takes less effort than a standard multiplication table, keeping you moving through the exam paper while others are stuck on their first page of scratch work. To lock this in, use a calculator to generate perfect cubes of any 2-digit number, and practice reverse engineering them using this mapping and partitioning system. This ancient framework gives you a repeatable method for complex roots, providing a reliable way to handle these calculations under pressure. Subscribe for more math strategies.